Really felt like spring yesterday. Hopefully you got to enjoy that brief taste. We'll have another taste of spring tomorrow too, but it's going to be very windy and very rainy as we see a next powerful storm system move across the area, bringing us back to reality and some winter-like temperatures by the middle of the week. Here's a live look at the Zachem, and you can see it's gloomy. It is a little bit foggy. We have drizzle all along the coast and especially across areas south of Boston, the South Shore, Cape and Islands, and inland. Some light freezing rain is going to be our main concern today and tonight. This is again north and west of Boston. Warm rain and wind tomorrow. Localized urban flooding threats. Chilly and dry as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then, just in time for the weekend, another warm up. But we have to get through this frontal boundary here, sitting to our south. That's going to eventually allow for some milder air to move in. But first, you're going to notice we have more drizzle and that brief chance for freezing rain. Cold front extending from it down to the south. That's producing some severe storms, perhaps later this afternoon as the atmosphere gets juiced up. Also producing blizzard conditions there across the Great Plains and Upper Great Lakes. But for us across New England, it's the drizzle we're dealing with right now on radar. Mostly dry, not a lot of drizzle falling from the clouds there. Across Worcester County, it's the fog you're experiencing. And you could see some freezing fog out there, too, as temperatures are around 32 degrees. Here in Scituate, Marshfield, South Duxbury, all these showers pushing from west to east. Taunton starting to dry off just briefly. New Bedford, Wareham, and all of these showers and drizzle areas will stick around through the next couple of hours. Visibility is low in Worcester 0, 1 in Taunton and New Bedford, 2.5 miles or less in Chatham. The freezing rain threat will be primarily to the north and west of Boston. 3 o'clock today until 9 o'clock Tuesday morning. Then it's because of the freezing rain. You're under that winter weather advisory here in Pepperell, Gardner, and even in Spencer up through southern New Hampshire. Here's the picture. Light glaze of ice of accumulation. All this gets eventually washed away, but there's that brief chance where temperatures will be just a touch below freezing later today that we have icy conditions. Then you see in your hour-by-hour forecast, most of that freezing rain and sleet will lift northward overnight tonight. Temperatures gradually go up too, but then more rain chances move in for Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon. Things then get dicey. We have a very strong wind from the south, and boom, there you have it, widespread heavy rain, and could see about 1 inch of accumulation total for Tuesday into the late Tuesday evening hours here. Behind it, a wind direction change coming more from the west-northwest, and that's going to help to usher in the colder temps. But before that, Tuesday afternoon, in terms of the wind, we're looking at 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts from the south-southeast, 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts, perhaps some isolated power outages along the south coast, Cape and Islands, as well as maybe some isolated tree damage, some branches knocked down, etc. But that wind eventually subsides just a little bit, coming more from the west-northwest, giving us the cooler temps by midweek. Temperatures right now in the 30s, and hour by hour we go up overnight to close to 40 degrees by 9 o'clock. Tomorrow, ultimately, high temperatures in the 50s, and then we start to take a tumble by midweek as we see a high of 28 degrees on Thursday. But just in time for the weekend, you see in that 7-day forecast, we're back to the 40s Saturday and Sunday, a high of 50 degrees. So some good stuff.